Okay, everybody, it's Alex and Johnny.
Oh, hey, man.
Hey. And we are here today doing Where Waters Meet gear reviews.
Yeah.
And today we are going to be reviewing the
Magic fingers.
the Fishpond Switchback Pro.
There it is.
Yeah, this is it.
Nice.
And this is probably one of my favorite pieces of gear.
Yeah, this is going to be mostly all you because
Well, yeah, you're going to be able to chime in though on lumbar packs and packs in general, because I think we got to go down that route, because the reason why I love this pack so much is because of all the problems that we encounter with packs in general. But yeah, so like
probably the reasons you like it are the reasons I won't like it.
Well, that's true. That is true. That is true. That is true. So yeah, actually, that's good. Well, because we were just talking about this, we should get into the differences of our use.
Yeah.
But the problem that I have with packs, and I know John can second this, because we probably spend more time talking about stupid bags and things, but like I started out with a fly fishing vest was what I started out with. I had a couple of those, and it was very classic, and I thought it was great and everything, but just it weighed on me, and I wasn't a big fan. And then people started using lumbar packs, so I got a lumbar pack, and it was my first lumbar pack was when Sims first came out with like this cool trendy camo one, and it was their cheapest one that they had. And I would keep my net tucked in the back, and I'd have to spin it around, and I'd have to take the net out and put it between my legs, and it was just gaumy. I just wasn't really a big fan of it. And then I went to sling packs, and I wasn't a big fan of that either. And
I'm still on sling packs, and I'm still not a big fan of them either.
Yeah, but it's like, but there is advantages to them at times. But like, and then I got a couple Fishpond, the Thunderhead version, which this is back years ago. But and I had a small one and I had a large one, and I don't like the zippers because I'm a very impatient person, and when I need to get my flies to make a change because this fish is taking this fly and I want to so I get impatient. So like I want to be able to access my flies quick. I don't want to deal with a big, waterproof zipper where I'm grabbing the bag and having to pull it. So I went to this, which is, you can see this is quite well used. It's got floating all over it, and the rubber is like bleeding into it, and I beat the snot out of this thing. And this is the first switchback that Fishpond came out with, and you can see the size difference. So what I loved about this pack was it solved an issue for me where this stays on your waist and the pack slides on a separate belt from the belt that you have cinched around your waist up to your side. And for me, that's going to fall, I think. But for me, that was just paramount, because the way that the belt is created, you can slide your net into a notch, and then you can slide the bag separately to the front, so your net just stays in place, and then you have your bag there, and you can access what you need to access. The big downfall of the original one that I had was it did not have nearly enough capacity for what I needed for flies on the river. And especially if you're doing guided, wade trips and what have you, you got to carry more stuff. So this one is like the new and improved, and it has way more capacity. But like John was saying earlier, his use for a for a lumbar pack is a little different than mine, because we're built different.
Yeah. So I have a really short inseam, like 29 inches, you know? And so like, I love the idea of the whole thing, and I wish I could use it, but like it never fails. I'm,
in water
up, past my waist. And I've tried lumbar packs in the past, and just everything gets soaked, and for them. You know, I would be more than happy to try this if it came into a waterproof thing, but I don't think they offer this like this design where you can slide it without spinning the whole belt. That's what I really like about this. It does give you ease of access to your bag. That's the big deal with me. And I've tried them in the past. Like you said, I started, I think the first one I had was a Sims, and that one was like semi waterproof.
Yeah.
It wasn't fully waterproof, and it never failed. All my stuff got wet, and I just shied away from them and went to sling bags. And honestly, I don't have a sling bag or anything I use for short trips that I absolutely love. I haven't found it yet.
Yeah. Well, that and so what I would say about this is, like you were saying, that you haven't found anything that you love, and I think that is the ultimate quest. You want to find the perfect system.
Yeah.
I haven't found the perfect system yet either. I don't think anybody has, because it really doesn't exist. Because the problem is also your fishing needs, depending on every body of water that you fish, is going to be different every single time you do it. But the thing that is difficult for me with these is this also comes with a shoulder strap that you can connect that kind of goes over one shoulder, and it's supposed to help carry some of the weight of the pack. I find that very annoying, having something over, so I end up using this and I cinch it down really tight. This new one, the belt system is more rugged, and I'm having better luck with it not loosening, but most all sling packs over the course of the day are going to loosen, and then they're kind of hanging a little bit low, which I'm not a fan of. But unlike John, the waterproof aspect of it isn't quite as important. I've had times where my flies have gotten wet, and I dry them out, but it's very seldom. And I have also kind of lifted my pack up a little bit, because I know I'm going through a little bit deeper water, but I am a little bit taller than John. So where he goes, where he's getting wet, I'm not necessarily getting that wet in this, but he uses more waterproof options at times than I do for that very reason. And a lot of people do. And if you are somebody that wades very deep, past waist height, either having a waterproof lumbar pack or having a waterproof sling pack might be a better option for you. But what I will say that I love about this one, and this is the Pro Series, and they make a 2.0 as well. So the original one that I showed you was the original Switchback, and then they came out with the 2.0, which was bigger. And now this one is the Pro, and this has neat things like this is magnetic on the front, so this just magnetizes shut.
I didn't know. That's cool.
Yeah,
oh wow.
Yeah,
it's strong too.
It is strong. I like, at first I was wondering if I was gonna be losing stuff, but and what's cool is in here I keep my floatant and dry fly stuff and extra indicators, and I keep my nippers and hemos on a lanyard that I put on my neck, but that's in here, and I've got split shot. But it's cool because I got quick access to that. Yeah. It does have a tacky fly dock on here, which comes with this. When you buy it, you don't even have to buy this extra, which is actually a pretty good deal. Yeah. And this, I wasn't a huge tacky guy.
They're nice though.
They're nice. And part of the reason why is because of my impatience, which is why I like this. And I just didn't like having to stick it in a slot.
You don't really have to. I mean, they just kind of naturally go.
They do, and now that I've used it more, I am I'm a fan of this, and I will say
I'm a fan of Fishpond in general.
Yeah, they are making great products, and then these are Fishpond tippet holders that I got on here. So I've got my fluoro and my mono setups, and
so you get a water bottle holder.
Yeah,
did that come with it, or
it did not? I had to buy that.
Okay.
Yeah, but the cool part is that they give you spaces on the belt to have additional accessories on there. Yep. And so just to go through what I fit in here, this is pretty tremendous for me, because before I couldn't keep this at all. I've got the large pescador, which this is like a streamer box that I have in here. And then I also have my midges and a few eggs and just small flies, and I can't even remember what they call this one.
I don't know.
Might be called the midge box. Who knows? But this is nice. It's magnetized. Yep. And the beauty of this is a lot of these that you see out there, the dividers don't go up to the lid, and you lose your flies out of there. But that's a whole other
That
review.
is a whole-
I can't even get into it.
Just say
I'm
you've got fly boxes.
I got
in
fly
there.
boxes.
Yeah,
and
that's
then,
what he's got in there.
And then I also have I've got these all divided out, and these are all fish pond as well. But I got like mayfly, caddis, and stonefly. But like you can see, I got 5 fly boxes, and this is a big fly box,
Yep.
and this all fits into here. And there's a center divider. And it's unbelievable what I'm able to fit in here. And there's certain bodies of water that we do wade fish locally here where I hike in quite a distance, and you just don't know what you're going to need. You know, you might bring one rod, but you might end up streamer fishing. You might end up dry fly fishing. You might end up, indicator fishing. You have no clue what you're going to do, and you're going to be in there a ways. So you want to bring all your stuff. So I can still wear a lumbar pack and do that. But the strength of this, of the new one, I would say is storage capacity. And then the biggest thing is just being able to slide the pack independent of the belt up to your side so that your net is still in place in your back. Because I'm sure everybody out there that has lumbar packs hates having to slide it around their net or having to take the net out, stick it between your legs and hold it between your legs while you spin the pack around. It's just a huge pain.
Did you say that this also has an integrated net holder right in it?
It does, yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Right here.
Yep.
Right here.
Yep, that's a good thing to show. So yeah, it's your net slides in. I should have brought a net so you guys could have seen that. But I've been a fan of this system over 3 evolutions of it now. So the original and the 2.0, and now to the point of the Pro guide, which this is definitely like guide level where you could take clients out and have enough flies to support them. But if you aren't looking for a waterproof option, this is great. I definitely hope in the future that Fishpond makes a waterproof version of this.
Yeah, me too. I'd get it. I'd try it out.
Yeah, because what's the new the Storm Shadow? Is that?
I think it's the Storm Shadow. Don't quote me, but I think it is the Storm Shadow or something.
Yeah, because
it's semi-water resistant.
Semi-water. Yeah, it's like they use a waterproof fabric.
Yeah.
And then the zippers are partially are water resistant, not waterproof.
Yes, yep.
And if you want to go to the waterproof version, you go to the Thunderhead line, which they make Thunderhead duffels and backpack and in lumbar packs and sling packs and the such. But I would love to see this system incorporated into something that was either a little more waterproof or fully waterproof.
Oh, I would love it fully waterproof.
Yeah, I think it would sell like mad too.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of people that probably are in your boat that really would like that.
And they do have a fully waterproof one. It just it doesn't slide.
It doesn't have the switchback belt system.
Yeah. And who knows? Maybe you can put it on the switchback belt. I don't know. Have to do more research.
I mean, I think
I don't think it does. I think it has different attachment points.
Yeah, because the attachment on the back of this bag that you can't see is kind of like a big loop that's kind of sewn in on the back, and so that slides around the belt system. But they could easily probably make some of their other bags do it.
And this thing has tons of attachment points on it too.
It does, and it even has a front zipper pocket that I didn't even get into and stuff. But yeah, so that's the gear review on the Fishpond Switchback Pro.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Alex approved.
I'll give it a thumbs up too, because it's ruggedly built and it looks like a great piece of gear. It's just something that it doesn't fit my style.
Yeah. Well, we'll write Fishpond and say, make a Thunderhead.
Oh, Fishpond has plenty of stuff that I like.
Too much stuff. Right? Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, guys. Take it easy.
Thanks.